We listen, we don't judge. When you're on the road, you watch and you don't judge. You have a good time when you go home. So Mass Mani is basically a fusion of Carnival and Mashramani. Like how we have cricket, we have Holi, which is Pagwa. Those events really bring people together. And what I realized about Mash is another one of those events that bring people together. So we did it for Cricket Carnival last year, and I was like, you know what? We're not putting enough emphasis into Mashramani. Let's get something that represents Mashramani, culture, and of course Guyana. And that's where we went with the costume. All right, the costume is basically the Victoria Lily, which is mainly one of our national flowers. I mean, we took about a month, myself and my designer from Trinidad, her name is Nisha, all right, just to create this. At one point, we had to scrap an entire costume and do it all over again because we wanted that as soon as you look at the costume, you really see what we want you to see, which is that flower, all right? And that's a piece of Guyana, the arms of the flower. You remember the flowers are just really nice and oval like this, right? And we had to literally cut cardboard to get that design. And now we're gonna use like styrofoam to make the backpacks even lighter. Because when obviously the prototype is just a first aspect or a first test of what the costume may or may not be. So when we got the costume, we said, some girls like, oh, it's a bit too heavy. We wanna just make sure that when we're on the road, we can whine and balance and do whatever they need to do. Sometimes a designer can sketch something, send it to a client, they scrap it, they put it back again. And we have been in that process for at least 2 weeks before we even came up with a final design. The pink is too much, the white is too much. There's not enough yellow like within the flower in the middle. Then we have to change these stones. The gems, you literally have to glue each gem one at a time. I mean, and you have to do it within coordination, make it look like everything is all together and come together. There are 2 options for males, which we will provide a vest and what we call a shorts. Those shorts are both of them are dry fit. They're like gym material. So even if you do sweat, you feel free, and you know you can dry off real quickly and go back into your party vibe, your fun vibe. It's no issue. All right, that's for the guys that maybe have a little tummy, or what we call a dad bod. So now we go to the females. All right, I'm gonna start with the curvy option. So we have 2 curvy options. We have a slightly reserved curvy option, and then we have a fully covered conservative, which is basically you have an entire costume and the entire front of the costume is covered. You have various options where you can use in the underwear, the cheeky underwear. You can do a full size, which it can be cut all the way here, or you can go fun and say, I want a thong. 90% of all of our goodie boxes, I should say, come with a stocking, so you can even feel more comfortable. It comes with a fan, and you know, a lot of feminine stuff that, you know, makes you feel, listen, I'm gonna go on the road and I'm gonna feel great. So the objective is to really put a really big emphasis and shine a big light on Mashramani, and that's really all we've been doing. If you check it, Mass Mani is one of the only bands currently with a full out costume for Mashramani. Don't ever sell yourself short. If you see a gem or you see a fabric and it's expensive, design it and just hope to win, because nothing is wrong with losing. All right, let's say somebody don't buy it, wear it yourself. You are the brand at the beginning, you understand? And if you don't believe in it, nobody will.
Look how it raising my boards and I'm ready to go.